hand them to you.
Okay.
Look at that thing. Isn't that cool? What is this? I don't remember if I already had that. That's certainly interesting.
Got the classic TV series and the animated series.
What's up everybody, it's Eric, and in today's video we're going to be unboxing 51 cars that I went and picked up from several Walmarts and Targets up in my local area. Got quite a few main lines, mostly older castings. I didn't find anything really all that new, but some things that I didn't have. Then we have some flying customs, some of those that from that set that I didn't have. Got one super fast, a few retro Matchbox, and some Matchbox main lines. One Hot Wheels Real Rider, two Hot Wheels ID cars, a Hot Wheels monster truck, and a NASCAR diecast. So let's get these open. Okay, so I've got all of the Hot Wheels main lines opened up, and we're just going to go through them one at a time. First up, we have the 69 Dodge Charger 500 in purple with green and white flames. I already have this casting, but I got a second one. Next up, we have the Croc Rod in a nice gold color. This casting is for my wife. She especially likes dinosaur and animal related Hot Wheels, so we got her this Croc Rod. Next up, we have the Donut Drifter in pink. Very cool. Then we have the T-Rex Destroyer. Very cool casting for my wife there. Next up, we have the Velociracer. Another casting for my wife. Got the Velociraptor on it with some gold chrome rims. Next up, we have the Surf and Turf. This is in a light metallic green with this deco here on the side. Next up, we have this version of the Surf and Turf. Bit of a rat rod looking version. Got sort of rusted decals on it. Very cool looking. Up next, we have the Mod Rod in red. Beautiful casting. Next, we have the Audi RS5 Coupe in red. Has details there on the front. If I can get it to focus. And then the rear. Beautiful. And then we have the 64 Buick Riviera. This is a really cool casting. Has a D there on the top, and then it's decorated all out like a sugar skull, and the rims even are just little skulls right there. So this is a really cool looking casting. Up next, we have the 85 Honda City Turbo 2. Cool little mini casting almost. Really did in the silver and gold colors. Then we have the Sword Warthog from Halo. Very cool fantasy casting. Next, we have the Porsche 918 Spider. There's the front end details.
That's Porsche.
Yeah. Porsche. Same difference. Then we have the Formula Gen 2 car. Formula E Gen 2 car, to be specific. Very cool livery here. Next, we have the Aston Martin Vulcan in a pearl white. Very cool. Then we have the Porsche Panamera in a police livery. Very cool livery on this. Then we have the Baja truck in a blue metallic color. And next we have the Alpine A110 Cup in a metallic blue with the headlight and front end details there, and the rear end details as well. Next we have the Batmobile from the Dark Knight in a pearl white. Very interesting casting. I think it's all plastic. Then we have the Corvette C7R in a beautiful Hot Wheels race team livery. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS with the Tanner Fox livery, Space Station Gaming. 2019 Ford Performance Raptor in white. Audi RS5 Coupe in blue. There's the front end details, if I can get it to focus. And on the rear, very cool casting. Next up, we have the Tesla Model 3 in a metallic blue. Very beautiful looking colors. Then the Tesla Model 3 in a silver gray. Very cool. Next, we have the Range Rover Velar, all blacked out, except the front end and rear end details there. Very good looking car. Next, we have the 2018 Honda Civic Type R. Very cool. Got the headlight and tampos there, and the rear taillight tampos, red base. Next, we have the 65 Mustang 2x2 Fastback in the Golf livery. Have the same one that's in a white base paint instead of this blue. Very cool there. Then we have the 2016 Bugatti Veyron. Then the 49 Volkswagen pickup in the Moon Eyes livery. Very cool. Next, I'm going to open the Flying Customs cars out of the set that I could find. For the Flying Customs set, we're going to start with the 2015 Ford Mustang GT in a beautiful metallic gray. All of this set have these same gold rims, which look pretty cool in my opinion. So there's the Mustang. Then we have the custom V8 Vega. I'm trying to remember, is a Vega a Dodge? I think it's a Dodge Vega. I don't know. Interesting, older muscle car. Then we have a 1970 Ford Grand Torino in a nice bronze metallic color. This is definitely a lowered vehicle. It's got a slammed stance, as they say. Very cool. Then we have the Mini Cooper S Challenge model. This one I noticed has silver rims, different than the others so far. Very cool livery, cool little Mini Cooper. And the last one I could find, we have the Boulevard Bruiser. This one has red rims, got red paint with some racing livery decals. Very cool looking casting. Next up, we're going to open up some Matchbox mainline and vintage or retro throwback castings. Up first, we have the Fire Truck Ford F350 Super Duty, celebrating the 75th anniversary of Mattel and Animal Crossing. Next, we have a Willys Jeep, the iconic vehicle from World War II, in a metallic blue livery. Very cool. Up next, we have a 1974 Volkswagen Type 181 in a very cool Jundle livery. Very reminiscent of the World War II Volkswagen staff cars and reconnaissance vehicles. Next, we have a 1948 Willys Jeepster, obviously the civilian model of the Jeep post World War II. Very cool. Beautiful red paint. Up next, we have a 1956 Aston Martin DBR1. Very, very cool car. I think this is a... I know James Bond had an Aston Martin. I don't know if it was this specific one, but something similar to this. It's a beautiful racing green, metallic green color. Then from the Matchbox Retro line, we have a 68 Mustang in a beautiful purple color with some red accents. Then we have the Land Rover 90 Park Ranger. Very cool. And lastly, a Jeep 4x4. Lifted Jeep. Very cool. Has really great tires, or rims, really great rims. Those look really cool. Up next, we have the Matchbox Superfast 1936 Ford Sedan Custom. Very cool. Get it open. And here we have, there it is in focus, the beautiful 1936 Ford Custom Sedan. Does have opening doors, as this is part of the Matchbox Superfast. Beautiful, beautiful looking casting. Has some plastic side skirts, wheel wells and such. Metal body, metal doors, and a pretty detailed interior. Very good looking car. And rubber wheels. Beautiful. Next, we have two Hot Wheels ID cars, the BMW i8 Roadster and 26 Mercedes AMG GT. So let's get these opened. Up first, we have the 2016 Mercedes AMG GT. This is a beautiful casting, and it just has a lovely paint job. Very cool livery. Obviously, it is an ID car, so it has that chip down there. But these ID cars just look gorgeous. Then we have the BMW i8 Roadster. Another gorgeous looking car. Really like the paint job on this one. Just beautiful. Next up, we have this Real Riders Volkswagen ID.R. Beautiful package there. Let's get it open. This is just a gorgeous looking car. Has a huge wing here on the back. Looks like some sort of formula car. Very high speed, or a Le Mans car actually. It's more like a Le Mans car to me. But just beautiful. Very cool. Lastly, we have this NASCAR Kyle Busch Halloween themed car. So it comes with this little magnet of the car. Stick that on the fridge. And then here we have the actual car. It says Happy Halloween there on the deck lid, on the trunk lid. And then got some little pumpkins on the back. Dracula looking thing here. And a bat right there on the roof. Oh, and there's a mummy on this side. Well, a mummy M&M, obviously, and a couple bats there. Overall, good looking car. Last but not least, we have the monster trucks, the Hot Wheels monster trucks V8 bomber. This thing is gorgeous, made to look a little bit like a World War II bomber. And its design, let's get it open. So the monster truck did come with this foldable piece of plastic car that you can drive the truck over and flatten to crush. Just undo the sides and it lays flat, nice and crushed. And you can fold it back up and put it back together again. Here's the actual truck. Very, very cool details on here. Obviously very big wheels that have their own like rotation in there. Really digging the deco on this one though. V8 bomber. Got that little wolf design on there, and then the teeth. Shark mouth on the side. Just a beautiful casting. Alright, so here's all the cars we unboxed today. If I did my counting correctly, we got 51 cars here. Let me know which one's your favorite in the comments down below. If you liked the video, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.